I'm tired, y'all. I just recorded a video for 20 minutes. I have no idea where it is. It has just completely disappeared. It's like, nope, you did not record a video. You just think you did. And now the sun's starting to come through and the lighting is completely different. And oh my gosh. Hey, y'all. Happy Saturday again. Oh my gosh, what y'all doing? I love Saturdays. Saturday night's my favorite night. Saturday morning's my favorite morning. I love Saturday mornings. Well, when you don't have to work, I love Saturday mornings. All the years that I spent working weekends, Saturday was not my favorite, but I love it now. So what is happening, y'all? I feel like it just crushed my roll, I was just rolling along and it was all lovely. And then that was it. I was like, where? Where did that video go? Where? What happened? Okay. So one thing I showed y'all in the video that you didn't see is that I was going to, every time I did a video, show y'all a different painting. But it just hasn't worked out that way because the videos are a little bit trickier, like, oh my God, y'all know. If y'all try to make any videos, y'all know what I'm saying. You think it's on, it's not on, it falls off, it shuts off, the storage runs out. It's just like, oh, that's a message. Okay. So, I do all types of paintings. I do, landscapes are like my favorite. And I use acrylic. I used to use oil, and I really love oil. I do. I just don't have the patience for oil anymore. I used to sit there and work on a painting for months. I can't do that now because I am aware that I can do an acrylic painting in, hour and a half or 2 hours if I want to. Of course, I like to do the more difficult ones where I end up spending 40 hours. But if I wanted to, right, I could pump it out. And if I put two side by side while one background's drying, I could do the other one. And I could teach y'all how to paint. I just don't know if that's what y'all want. I don't know what y'all want yet. There's a lot of things that I can show y'all. Now, I've seen a bunch of cooking, and I am not a cook, but there's a couple of neat things that I know how to make. Like if you're broke, or if you want to make something that, you like make once a year because it's so rich or so expensive. So, there's a couple of things like that I could do. I can do all kinds of arts and crafts. And I'm a manicurist and a reflexologist. I could show you some nail stuff. And I could show you how to clean your house if you don't know how to do that. But whatever I do, I want to help on here. And I'm hoping that when y'all hear some of these pitiful stories, you'll learn lessons of like what not to do with your own children, or help you understand maybe where some older people are at, that like everything doesn't just get better because you get older. You just get older anyway. That was one of the reasons I decided to go to college, because I'm like, you know what, this 4 years is going to go by anyway. So I'm either going to come out the other side with a college degree or I'm not. So I might as well go for it, But anyway, so I do all types of paintings because just like me, my mood changes all the time. I don't know what kind of mood I'm going to be in. And I try all kinds of styles. So I want to see what I like. There's some stuff that I really just don't like the avant-garde, and I don't like mean stuff, or bloody, gory stuff. And I don't really like skulls, and I don't like yucky stuff for my head. Like if it's been in a horror movie, like I don't want it hanging in my house. Like that's not what I want to look at. I like happy stuff, and easy breezy stuff, like 70s stuff. I watch 70s shows. I used to watch horror movies, but I don't anymore because like your brain is is like a computer, and you can fill it up with as many images as you want to, whatever you want to, you can put in there. You can put all golf in there, all football in there, all whatever you want to put in there, or diversify. But I don't like yucky stuff in there. Like, I don't want that stuff in my head for nightmares. I don't want flashbacks, and I also don't want to be desensitized to, really horrific and horrible things because I've been watching them on movies or on videos or something like that. So I have a television in my room, and it doesn't get cable. So I don't know if it's just like Wi-Fi I pick up, or if it's like one of those wire signal things that I use, but I get all my old school stuff. I get Laverne and Shirley and Happy Days and Mork and Mindy and The Love Boat and lots of old shows that I love. And if you're young, you're just going to have to Google that stuff. I don't know what to tell you, but it's really good stuff. And there's always a lesson to be learned. And it's just, I don't know, it's a nicer place to live. The 70s for me was I think it was an awesome time. I wasn't an adult during the 70s, but because I know a lot of adults are like, oh, is that the inflation and the this and the that and I don't know about all that stuff. I know you didn't have to lock your door. I know that you can go down the street without somebody picking you up and doing something to you. I know that you got in fights after school and you didn't go to jail for it. And I know that you smoked cigarettes and drank in the woods and you didn't go to jail for it. And just lots of different things. Thank God there wasn't cameras back then. That's all I'm saying. Um, but anyway, so I want to show y'all one of the styles of paintings that I do. This is like a landscape, and I know that I can't get the entire canvas in there at once, and the sun may be doing funny things. I'm not sure. I don't know if y'all are gonna get that clear or if it's gonna be like foggy. But it's a really pretty landscape. Oh, y'all can see that. Anyway, I love bright colors and happy colors and neon colors. And I like doing some pop art, and I like some impressionism. And I like Hallmark card stuff, right? Like if you see this really cozy card at Christmas time, like I've probably painted it or I want to paint it. I love those kinds of scenes. And I also do like little series when I paint. And so I did a series of little children praying. And so this is one of those. See her little feet. Like I said, I don't know if the sun is making this have too much of a shine on it. But I love her. I think she's adorable. So, and then here's one that I did. That's an abstract, and I wanted to include all branches of the military. And so here we go. I'll show you the whole thing first. This one is supposed to look like there's, smoke because, he's in a war and there's a lot of fire and stuff going on. If you're in any of these branches of the military, you should recognize. So anyway, those are some examples of some paintings that I do. And I'm going to show y'all more as it go along now. I have a lot of them. I mean, so this is how good God is. Somehow God already knew that my back was going to be messed up because it hurts me to paint now because y'all, when I say what I would paint for 26 hours, I would paint for 26 hours. Like I get on a roll and just I stay up all night and just keep going until I get it done. So I, for a while there, a couple of years ago, was on like a paint, I don't know what you would call it, like some kind of a paint crackhead episode where I just went nuts and just painted and 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 painted. Well, I had the chance, and thank God I did. So now let's just say I have a room that's filled with all of my paintings, and they're not all small, you know, some are 16 by 20, some are 18 by 24, and then there's a very few small ones, and then there's my big ones, which are like 4 feet by 4 feet, and those are the big, huge ones that take me like 40 hours to do. And so I won't let those go for, you know, some of the smaller ones I sell for cheaper prices, but the big ones I won't. But it's really hard to sell art, ergo why I'm in college. If I could sell art and just teach art, how lovely would that world be? But I tried and I couldn't, you know, you know, when the bills aren't getting paid, they just have to get paid, right? So you can't say, well, they haven't bought anything this month, or I can't get anybody on Facebook to share anything, or, you know, it's hard to sell art. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about on this video was support and how my life has been set up in such a way that I don't have a lot of it. And I was hoping that this channel would bring me some, like I might meet some people that are like me or that understand me, that are introverts or INFJs, or people that have been through a lot of trauma, or people that have been in a tremendous amount of domestic violence relationships, or um, stuff like that. Um, Thank God I don't struggle with alcohol, and I quit doing all drugs by the time I was 20, but I had already died 5 times by that point. So, but that's a whole other story. We'll talk about that later. There's more and more and more and more stories that I'm hoping will help y'all when it comes to teaching your children or how you deal with others. I'm I'm really hoping that some people will listen and it'll make an impact on somebody. Because I don't have any children, and I don't have a great community of friends, and I don't have a very supportive family. Um, there's not a whole lot of people that I actually speak to. Um, you know, I live with my ex, and so there's somebody to talk to, but you know, that's at the end of the day when he's done working, and he usually falls asleep, and you know how it goes. You ladies that have men at home, it's not exactly a talk fest, you know. So I feel like I have a lot of wisdom to throw out there. um, I've been through a lot of things. I know things that you shouldn't do. I don't know all the things that you should do, but I know all the things you shouldn't do. Ask me. I will tell you. Don't do that. Oh my God. So I just wanted to briefly, well, I should start another video because this one's going to get too long already. Here's what I'll do. I'll show y'all one more thing real quick. So this is like just a crazy little pop art thing that I did. Like, cause I'll do crazy stuff too. Look at that eyeball, y'all. You're looking right into that eye. Look at that eye. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to do another video coming up. So if y'all want to go check out the next video, It's gonna be all about some crazy teenage, young adult kind of stuff. So, hopefully y'all will like this video, and hopefully y'all will subscribe, and hopefully y'all will share. Hopefully, hopefully. Okay. I will see y'all real soon. Y'all have a good night. Bye.